Hey, this is Darren from Old Forge Brewing Company, and I made a new IPA. Whenever I'm designing a new beer, I like to differentiate it from ones we've done in the past, even if it falls within a certain category. Take IPA, for example. We've done everything from brute IPAs, which are very light, crisp, dry, yet hoppy IPAs, all the way up to double IPAs, like No Socks, or black IPAs like the 11. There's everything in between. There's red IPAs, there's white IPAs, and there's hazy IPAs. But sometimes I like that differentiation to be a little more nuanced. Take this beer, for example, Pabst IPA. I basically took inspiration from 3 different styles and kind of mixed them all together so it doesn't really fit into any one of those single categories, but kind of is the culmination of all 3 of them at the same time. So let's give it a try. All right, so the first thing I get is a tropical fruit aroma. A little bit of malt sweetness in there. That's interesting. So the first flavor that hits you right up front is a little bit of orange. And then it gives way to like a malt character, a little bit, don't want to say toasty or caramely, just like a good, pale malt character with a little bit of malt sweetness in there. That gives way to tropical fruit, and then that gives way to like a resiny character. It's really cool because it's really complex. And this is why I like doing beers like this. I get the inspiration from trying to do something just a little more nuanced, something that's not quite like Hopstash, not quite like Overbite, and not quite like a hazy IPA, but it's got elements of all 3 in there. And I think it makes for something really, really interesting because while it doesn't fit any one of those molds, it takes inspiration from all 3 and makes its own mold. And it's really interesting because it's complex. It's not like anything I've ever even had before or made before or we've had on tap before. And even though it takes inspiration from 3 different beers within the same category, it's its own unique, complex thing. And the differentiation is a little more nuanced, but it's a completely different beer. And it's great. I could drink that all day. There it is, Pabst IPA, on tap for the first time this week. Please come in and give it a try. Thank you.